We just landed at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport. It's around like 9:30, 10 in the night. Yeah, we're pretty excited to see the Niagara Falls tomorrow. We are in Niagara Falls. This is where the Airbnb. This is an apartment, a studio apartment where we stayed overnight. Just came late in the night. My parents here waiting to walk up to the Niagara Falls. Let's go. We booked the tour, Maid of the Mist. Yeah, we're heading towards there. It was raining quite heavily last night, so we were worried. So now we have like a short window where it's not raining as much, but it's quite windy though. Yeah, we'll be heading towards the Maid of Mist. This is Rainbow Boulevard. It's kind of a famous street over here, and there's also a bridge called Rainbow Bridge where one side of it is Canada and the other side of the bridge is in the US. So I'm going to show that as well later. Wow. It's built in stone and huge doors of wood. It's pretty good. You can see there are a lot of bridges here, which was for the crossing of the river. It's kind of a prime street. Niagara Falls, USA official visitor center. Okay, so this is probably where we would have to check in or something. I'll go check it out inside. And just on the street. And they have some tiny fountains over here, which is it's quite good. More food trucks, like there was like Nepali food truck, and there's this Madras Express. It's kind of pure vegetarian food, dosas and all of that. We are heading towards the Maid of the Mist tour. Yeah, we are entering Niagara Falls State Park here. So there's a state park built not just like, you know, for the amazing Niagara Falls. And this is the entrance. And this is the American side of the falls. We can see, oh, we can already hear the thump of the falls. There's the city of Niagara Falls. This is a way where we can actually walk to Canada, the bridge. This is the Maid of the Mist starting point. Falls in just a few minutes. Are you guys excited?
Very excited.
We're pretty pumped. Let's see. This is the line for Maid of the Mist, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
You found us.
Thank you. We have the tickets for the Maid of the Mist. This is on September 7th. And I'd purchased the tickets online. Like it cost like $28 per person for adult. Yeah, it is valid for the whole season actually, starting from May till November. But now you can see the falls, but you just have to come check in on that day and just buy the tickets, which I just did. Let's go see the falls for the very first time. Look. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my
god.
This is unbelievably beautiful. Look at the mist which is falling out of people. And that is the cruise, like, you know, that we are going to take. Like, that's made of mist. They just take you closer to the falls, and you can see it all right there. And that side of it is all Canada. The drop. Oh wow, it's unbelievable. Like, I just can't explain it in words. It's marvelous. It's more than how I've imagined. God. This is the Rainbow Bridge, where one side of it is the US and the other side is Canada, and that is the boat we're going to go in, Made of the Mist. This is the cruise we're going to take. And here is where we check in again, and that's the bridge I was talking about. You can see very faintly the Welcome to Canada board at the middle of the bridge. That's the Rainbow Bridge. 3 tickets. Started? Okay. You can see at the distance there is a you know, the ponchos are all pink. That's from the Canadian side. So this is the US side. They give us these blue colored ponchos for the falls. They're all standing back now already, waiting to board. It's beautiful. We're all ready on the boat to see the beautiful, magnificent Niagara. Oops, sorry. Oh, you're good. Wow! It's so windy up here. Wow, look at that. Wow!
Very beautiful.
Oh my goodness, look at that! It's beautiful. This is not it yet. The best is there. That is the best part of it. This is just a smaller part of the falls. Look at that. There. Yes, doddiದಲ್ಲಿ. Tiny falls in it. ಹೌದು.
Niagara Falls ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Niagara Falls. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಅದ್ಭುತ Niagara Falls ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Niagara River.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ರಿವರ್ ಇದು.
ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನಾನು ಅವತ್ತು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಇದೆ ಮೇನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಮಿಡ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲೋಡಲ್ಲಿ.
ಈಗ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ.
Entering the mist part. Oh my god! Can't see a thing. ಕಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೋಗಿ ನೀನು ನೋಡು. ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು.
Thank I just can't explain it in any words. I'll just leave the video on. This is unbelievably beautiful. If you ever want to see Niagara Falls, you have to see it on this Maid of Myth. ಈ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಫುಲ್ ಇದೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ ವಾಟರ್. that side is all Canada. ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ US.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆನಡಾ.
ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ.
ಅವ್ರು ಆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಕೆನಡಾದಿಂದ.
ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. We can't see it from US side. This we cannot see from ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲಿಂದ. ಈ part only view from Canada side. ಈ ಟರ್ನ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ. Amazing. Oh my god, you can't even see anything. Like just you sort of experience the mist from the mere drop of the waterfall. Like I mentioned that time, this is all the Canada side, all the pink ponchos. Yeah, we were wearing blue just to distinguish. Yeah, back. I think that's done. That's like around 15-20 minutes ride. Oh my god, I can't believe we were there in the middle of that. Somebody is pouring, like, you know, the giant loads of water. When it is windy, you can see like the mist of it is almost reaching the clouds. That high the mist travels with the wind, and there is so much of water. I can't explain like how much. Never seen any falls with so much of water flowing around. Oh my god, this is the most famous falls in the world for a reason, and I can't have more words to say. Amazing. I can't just explain it any words. This is the waterfall of the world. Like, for a reason, it is the most famous waterfall in the world, and this tour makes it even more better. Which takes you all the way to the middle of the falls. Let's see that. We really went into the middle of that misty tour. We just wrapped up the tour. That's where we got onto the elevator. That's the first check-in point, and they bring us all the way down to here. And we just climbed down these few steps. And this is all electric boats, which takes tours like it's almost like 15 to 20 minutes tour. It just takes us all the way to the middle. You can see, like, you know, you saw the video. And this is the rainbow bridge I was mentioning. I think I've told this like a couple of times already. Yeah, part of it is Canada, and the right side of it is all Canada. There is more to it. On this, like, we can use the ponchos and just climb up. Here they made some steps. These are just the viewpoints. Rainbow bridge. You can see a rainbow forming right here. And there's the rainbow bridge. This side is the falls. You can experience the chill all over again. Amazing. There are so many stairs which goes further up. This is a real test for the GoPro if it's really waterproof. There's no better way to find out than just using it. Oh man! Oh boy, this is something. Excuse me, can you hold it? Yeah, it's already running. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh wow, look at that.
I know, it's the end of the rainbow right here.
Wow. No wonder it's called the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, maybe they should name this as the Maid of the Rain. Feels like I'm standing in the middle of the rain. It's right here. Wow. The force with which it's coming down is... Thank you. Really grateful for the weather, for the falls, for nature in general, for making it happen. It was a dream for me to bring my parents here to see the Niagara Falls. It happened today. I'm very thankful. If there is one place on this planet Earth where Earth is sending the rain back to the sky, it has to be this. You can see the mist of the waterfall. It's reaching the clouds, at some places. The clouds are so low hanging, as well this mist is touching that. So it feels like the rain never stops. It comes in as part of the waterfall, it descends back to the clouds and comes down. This is that point I just went up a couple of minutes back, standing there for some time. Here you can see, like, this is a very beautiful vantage point where it feels like the water is just coming from the sky. Like, you know, from the clouds it's directly pouring down as waterfall, not even rain. Because you can see clouds all the way till the waterfall, and then you can see the flowing waterfall. So it feels as if the sky is just pouring it down. Part is called the Crow's Nest, and there I just went up. Now there's like little sun coming out and you can see the falls more clearly, and there's less wind. So I'll make the video again. This is unbelievably beautiful for so many reasons. Wow. Here we are seeing the Niagara Falls Rainbow International Bridge. This is an amazing bridge which is connecting the two cities of like one from the US, it's called Niagara Falls, and on the Canada side also it's called Niagara Falls, the town names, and it connects those two areas, and it's almost it's a total length of around 1,500 feet tall. Sorry, I think it's 1,500 feet is the length of the bridge, and it's around, I just checked, it's around 200 feet tall. Yeah, there's the next round of people going towards the falls. Overall, Niagara Falls experience is not. There are some places, they say it's called the Paris effect, if I'm not wrong. They say when you go to places where they're overly hyped, you already read about it a lot, but once you go there you don't find it so beautiful or such mind-blowing experience. But this was like 1,000 or like 1,000,000 times more than what I imagined it to be. Like, Niagara Falls is not a falls, it's an experience. Especially the Maid of Mist tour, which you just can see, like, starting on the new tour there. It is unbelievable. Like, literally you can see, wow. This is the observation deck. So you can see the top of the elevator which I was showing from the bottom. See, that's where the Maid of the Mist tour is starting, and we came all the way up here taking the elevator, and that's the Rainbow Bridge. There you can see like vehicles piled up one behind the other to cross the border, and we can see the two flags also. I don't know how well it's seen in the video, the US and the Canada flag, and I think that's the border patrol. They're checking all the visa requirements to cross, I guess. From Niagara Falls, the water is so green, so beautiful. That Shelton and everything is in Canada. Actually, like, funny story, like, I had booked one of those hotels, like not Shelton for sure, like something else, which is on the, because when you search for Niagara Falls on Expedia or like any other travel site for the matter, because the towns are called Niagara Falls on both sides of US and Canada, so be careful when you book the hotels. It could be in Canada, so which it is falling. Oh my goodness. There you can see the mist I was telling, right? So it's going up higher than the waterfall's top actually. It's going to reach the clouds like pretty soon, or sometimes it's merged in the clouds. This entire park is called the Niagara Falls State Park, and that side is all Canada side, and it's all the US side. The observation deck. Enjoying the view of the waterfall. After we just finished the Maid of the Mist tour, this was unbelievably beautiful. And now we are seeing the falls from the observation deck. Wow. I'll just keep the video here on, won't talk anything, just for the mere beauty of it to be enjoyed. Yeah, actually I didn't complete this story. So I had booked a hotel on the Canada side, and I later on realized it when I was trying to find nearby restaurants and stuff like a day or two after, and then luckily I had booked a fully refundable hotel, so I cancelled it and booked it one on the on the New York side, like which is on the US side. Or if you just get a Canadian visa, I think you can explore both sides of it. I hear the observation deck on the Canada side is you'll get to see that part of the falls which you can't see from the US side. This is the most you can see from the US side, and if you are on the Canada side, you can walk all the way up there, and if you go there, that is the major part of the Niagara Falls, where the Maid of the Mist tour you can see. Like there you can't see much because it's fully covered in mist, but it's more of an experience. But if you are on the Canada side, and there would be an observation deck over there, from there you can see that whole, almost a circle of waterfall leaping onto the Niagara River and just flowing in so much force. My god, the sheer scale of it is unbelievable. From the observation deck. This is the Maid of the Mist souvenirs shop. A lovely collection of different items. This is a key holder with a thermometer. It's pretty good. A lot of things to shop. They're saying, as a result of financial difficulties and the impending American Civil War, the Maid of the Mist was sold at a public auction to a Montreal firm. See, that's the observation deck I was just standing on a couple of minutes back. That is part of the Maid of the Mist tour, and this is where we can see the water plunging down. Wow, look at that. The water is deep green in color. You can see the water as well flowing down is all green. Really, the amount of water which goes down is unbelievable. To talk about some history of like how it was formed and stuff, this water is purely fed by the glaciers which form the 5 Great Lakes of the United States and some parts of Canada, which is like Lake Erie, Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, Lake Ontario and Lake Huron. So basically all this water from the super Great Lakes, they flow down and they just try to form this Niagara River joining Lake Ontario, because Lake Erie is further a little upwards compared to Lake Ontario, and because of that the water flows downstream going to join Lake Ontario. All this water from all the super Great Lakes, like the massive fresh water, they say almost like 1/5 of the world's surface fresh water is in these 5 Great Lakes, which is, the scale of it is mind-blowing. This is where the water is flowing down, like from Lake Erie to Lake Ontario. You can see, they say the water of Niagara River, it flows at a speed of around 60 kilometers per hour, like at places. It's also wearing down some parts of the land, like almost 1 foot a year. Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls. It's an emotion now. There are so many bridges over this Niagara River. You can see like the flow is going all the way, and that's where the falls is, but it feels like the river is getting invisible. Where's the river going? Wow. Here you can see like how swift the river is flowing. Oh boy, these rapids are crazy. Which one? Wow. Oh my god. Here you can see the scale of it. Beautiful. The Niagara Falls, oh man. I think this is the waterfall. This is the waterfall. There's a green apple tree here on the banks of the river Niagara. You can see some fruits over there and some fallen down. Bunch of fruit. Can't reach it though, but yeah. This entire state park is just about this Niagara Falls, Niagara River, and so many these benches where you can sit and relax. It's a very big park with a lot of green. There is this giant hibiscus. It's of a different variety. Never seen this kind of before. It's beautiful. It's a memorial. There are some lovely birds just all on the walk. There's a lovely place here just off the Niagara Falls State Park. We have like a bunch of food trucks and like a lot of sitting area like this. This is amazing. Came here for lunch. This is the entrance to the Niagara Falls State Park, which I couldn't take the video in detail of the entrance when we entered in the morning. Just wanted to finish the Maid of the Mist. This is how the park welcomes us. It's a beautiful state park. Yeah, this park was built in like 1885. You can see like here one more variety of hibiscus, which is quite big, a very different color. It's beautiful. There's a lovely park here, right off the Maid of the Mist ticket counter. You can sit peacefully, like there are some Buddhist monks you can see meditating. It's a lovely place for that peaceful time. Right there the river is flowing in full glory, and that it's beautiful. Like this place is really beautiful. From the streets of Niagara Falls. We just finished the Maid of the Mist and at the observation deck, and we just saw the falls, like sat there near the park for quite some time, had our lunch. We had like idli and dosa right near the state park. Heading back to the room now. We'll come back for the lights and the fireworks later in the night. Day 1, Niagara Falls has been pretty good. Again, from the streets of Niagara Falls, we have, I think this is one of the hotels which is there. This is the Niagara Falls official visitor center. We just crossed in the morning, where you can go have all your questions answered, like any information about the tickets and like where to go, the timings and all the stuff. And this is like the main junction here in Niagara Falls, right off the state park. This is around 7:30 p.m. Niagara Falls. This is St. Peter's Episcopal Church. This was built in around 1880 and open to general public. This is on the 1st Street near the downtown Niagara Falls. It's like a stone structure which is right outside where we are staying. It's pretty scenic. This is another famous church in Niagara Falls. It's called Saint Mary of the Cataract. This is on the Rainbow Boulevard. It's right off the place where we are staying as well. So this is the Seneca Casino. It's one of the famous casinos in Niagara Falls. It's pretty big, and the sunset colors here, it's pretty amazing. It's very pleasing to the eyes. And the landscape being so wide just around, it's beautiful. An evening stroll around sunset wherever I go. Sunset is the best time I love when I travel. I try to catch some lovely places around to catch the sunset. Today I couldn't go all the way till the Niagara Falls, so probably tomorrow. So just taking a walk around the place where I'm staying. This is the Seneca Niagara Casino. Wow, this is a gigantic structure actually. There's a lot of sitting area right outside. and it's actually right next to the church, Saint Mary of the Cataract Church, which we just saw, and this is the entrance. It's a lot of dazzling lights. Maybe a slice of Vegas in Niagara Falls. Just gonna take a look inside. From the streets of Niagara Falls in the night, we just finished our dinner, heading towards the Prospect Point in Niagara Falls State Park, that is famous for watching the fireworks and the night show. Let's see. The dazzling light show on the Niagara Falls. You can see they're putting up like different lights. They keep dazzling it like for the whole night. They say up to 2 a.m. or something. It starts at 7 p.m. It's beautiful. And the skyline of Canada. Dazzling fireworks on the Niagara Falls. This is shot from the Canada side.